Well, holy hell, you came back for another dose. A dose of the daily truth. So, same as the others, we are going to start out as usual with our little dose of inspiration here. June 6th, 2018. So, sometimes we are in situations where all we can really think to say is, I carried a watermelon. Funny thing is, though, that watermelon can be the start of something you never really ever fathomed. Maybe with Sol and Venus here can have a little drive to follow your heart, open your eyes to the beauty that's within you, realize that your life is a work of art, possibly understand who you are and your strengths, your weaknesses, your potential. I mean, baby didn't really think she could dance, but she did really fucking good. And she didn't just dance like the pre-game show or the, C-team performance. It was like the big deal. So maybe you could, I don't know, use your personality as your superpower. You could embrace who you are and just roll with it. You guys got rhodozite for your crystal. This one is just kind of a reminder that maybe you have some karmic imprints or emotional wounds from early childhood or past lives that are kind of coming in and messing with your equilibrium, your mojo, your balance. But maybe, possibly, it's your compulsive or negative thoughts about yourself or your situation. I mean, we create our own realities, so you want to keep being Debbie Downer, well, might as well get comfy, because that's where you're going to stay. Check the harmony, check the positivity, check the balance in your life. When you think about a certain area of your life, where you're like, ugh, or ugh, yeah, get rid of the ugh and lean more towards the yeah. Happy and healthy environments make for a happy and healthy you. It's kind of like happy wife, happy life, or whatever that saying is. I mean, create a positive surrounding, an environment. Last card is the ups and downs. And it says, I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what make things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. So, I mean, like, I carried a watermelon. That's a pretty good story. As a medic, we respond to some pretty messed up calls, some pretty like, are you fucking kidding me calls. And in the moment, every one of us probably wishes that we went to school to be a banker or a, I don't know, editor, something that, like our worst case scenario is a paper cut, not, walking into a house where there's more critters than there are at the zoo. And then you have to try and figure out how you're going to get that person who's top floor, back bedroom, all the way out to your ambulance. And the whole time you're thinking, yep, it's time for a career change. But then, funny thing is, you get a student or a new hire, or you're all just sitting around shooting the shit, and isn't it funny how all of those really shitty stories are the ones that come up when you're like reminiscing and talking about your glory stories, and it kind of makes you sit and think, well, maybe for today, all I'm going to be able to come up with for some witty reply to Mr. Gorgeous that walks up is, I carried a watermelon. But depending on if Mr. Gorgeous is able to see the real potential right alongside of you, you guys might roll into some fun times. So, don't be too hard on yourselves. Understand that sometimes the what the fucks are pretty good stories when you're sitting around the fire having a beer. So, you just gotta power through until the weekend comes and you can sit around the fire. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you again.